Hey there, SolarLune here, and here is another Gearend Devlog video. This one, Gearend was greenlit. That's right. I was excited. I am excited. It was greenlit roughly, I believe, last Monday or Tuesday. So it was up on Greenlight for maybe a week and 2 days, something to that effect, which is outstanding. Yeah, that's great. So now I can just focus on finishing the game and getting it out there. So far, I've been doing a lot of kind of other stuff, working on music, kind of looking into like web hosting options, stuff like that, so I can kind of move from a free hosting option into a paid hosting option. Doing music, doing level design, a lot of the necessary stuff I needed to do. So that's why I'm gonna kind of go into in this one, kind of the different changes. So this is a new core part. I'm not gonna say what it does exactly because I want it to be kind of a surprise. You know, so I can kind of show the progress I'm making without actually showing and ruining it for everyone else. I made a crepuscular ray shader and added that to the outdoor areas. It's actually active basically all the time, not just on outdoor areas, and it just is active all the time, and it just kind of doesn't do anything on indoor areas or areas where there's a background. So it works really well. It's very natural. You know how it looks very much like it's like actual lighting, actually lighting the game world. So that looks really good. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it. It's not too strong. It's pretty light, pretty minor, but it definitely does really make it pop and feel like a 2016 game. Not just like a, you know, an indie game. It feels very much like a professional looking game, more so. Maybe I'll add some like dust floating around, dust particles, stuff like that. But so far, yeah, I've just added that. I need to make it so that it can be tweaked on a per zone area or per zone basis, so that like in this area it can have kind of a dull blue atmospheric glow like it does currently, and then in other areas it can have different colors or have different strengths. Yeah, so that's good. That's all great. Really good. Really great. What else? I added I remember I read somewhere that basically you should have a few frames where the player has stepped off of an area that they can still jump. So I added that, so you can actually jump just a tad off of the ledge. It's a little, I think it's still not quite enough, maybe around 14 frames or something like that. I think currently it's 7, which is like a tenth of a second, something like that. Yeah, 60 frames in a second, and I think it's on for like a tenth of a second, so that's like 6 or 7 frames. So it's not very much. It's just barely enough to like kind of help you out. I think I want just maybe double that amount so that you can have a little bit of a jump, a little bit more time jumping, so that's a little more easy to jump and move around. I've been, like I said, doing some level design, kind of getting areas up and running. I have this area, this door heading off to the water zone working, which is good. Yeah, so you can see it's you know, the glow is here too. It's not really supposed to be here. It's supposed to be you know, it's only supposed to be in certain areas, not in every area. I'm still missing some sounds, so I'm gonna work on that too. But yeah, everything is going pretty well, working, you know, and moving along pretty well. I'm not sure if I showed this in the previous area or previous video, but basically I added a couple of enemies, being a monkey, which is annoying as heck, but also, okay, he really is annoying. Also these key cards that you can use to open locked gates. The interesting thing about these key cards is that monkeys will actually go after the key cards whenever possible. So that creates a kind of interesting little mechanic and dynamic, because they are very much prone to try to jump you for the key cards. And should they take the key card, they'll actually run away from you. So I have to fix his path, their pathing in this area. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that area in the game, but yeah, see, these guys are pretty annoying. Ugh, okay. I'm just going to forget it. No, leave me alone. Okay, so yeah, this is the water zone, so there's going to be basically water puzzles, water areas. take care of that guy. Water puzzles, water areas, water, you know, related things. Yeah, so that's all going pretty well. Oh snap! Okay, that was close. Okay, I'm good. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, I still have to do. This is still, you know, kind of alpha, not finished, but yeah, you kind of get the idea behind the. Whoa, that was not intentional. You kind of get the idea behind the water. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Good. So yeah, the grinder now speeds up underwater, which makes sense. It kind of changes the flow and mechanics a little bit of how the game will play. I just noticed that the shine doesn't come through behind water, so I have to figure out exactly how I want to approach that and what I want to do about that. If I don't know, maybe I won't have that. You know, it won't be a big deal. Yeah, so everything's going pretty well, and it crashed because I don't have that door linked. So that's all well and good. Now the next thing I'm going to show, I've been working on the menu, saving the different stats, like, you know, the quality of the crepuscular ray shader, whether you have screen shake on or off, full screen, vignette, advanced lighting, and bloom. You know, just kind of minor stuff like that. Let's see. Something I wanted to show was and I have a new enemy. He's somewhere else. I finished him up. I just haven't showed you him, so you'll see him some other time. Something I'm doing differently is I'm now designing the AI for characters using a pretty basic approach, which is just a simple state machine. The director approach I had previously was just kind of complex and unnecessary. I'm gonna keep it for the stuff I already designed. I'll just keep it in there, but or maybe I'll refactor it later, but for now this is how I'm doing it, where it's just a simple state machine. The advantage of this is that it's really easy to see like how exactly things will progress, and it's a lot easier to have them interact with animations. So I have animations here, which is like the beginning of shooting, firing a shot, and then the end of shooting, which is just shoot.0 backwards essentially, because I want it to. I still don't feel comfortable reversing the sprite animation module component, rather the sprite animation component speed to play backwards. It doesn't really work consistently to me, because sometimes it'll start from the beginning of the animation, like frame 0, and start playing backwards from there. And if you're trying to do something when the animation ends, then it'll end pretty much right when you play it, and it's something I need to fix, or somebody needs to fix, because it's just not really comfortable. So anyway, yeah, so this is basically how this works. I have a director, which is just a component. It's just a basic component, and that has a state. And the state is set to wait. So the wait state is here. And so after a certain amount of time, it's playing the idle animation, and then when it's done, it determines whether it should attack or move. If it's close enough, it'll attack. If not, then it will move. And in the move state, it just basically says, okay, well, move in the direction of the player, and then when you're close enough, go back to wait. In the attack state, it just fires a shot. Let me see. Oh, it plays the, wait a second. Yeah, okay, it plays the shoot animation, and then when it's done, okay, I see. It plays the starting shoot animation. Then when that's done, it plays the actual like the revving up shot animation is shot.0, shoot.0, and then it plays the actual like create a bullet shot animation. When that's done, then it actually creates the bullet and propels it through the air, and if it increments a shot count, and when the shot count is high enough, then it goes ahead and plays the cooldown, you know, the stop shooting animation, and then it's done. And once it's done playing that animation here, it just goes back to wait. So it's pretty simple overall. You know, it's very clear cut, where it's like, okay, it moves, it waits, it moves, it shoots. And if I can change it so that it determines whether to attack or move or what. So it's pretty straightforward. It's a lot easier, I think, because I'm dealing directly with like sprite animations, and I don't have to like sync up what the director is doing, what the AI director is doing, and what the animation is doing. It's just like they're both in the same thing. So I'm trying this out. I think it's a little easier than the other approach I made, and so I'm just gonna probably stick with that, stick with this for the rest of the enemies. yeah, so lots of stuff is going on, lots of good stuff. I can't think of anything else I wanted to say or add. I think that it's going pretty well. Music, oh, well, yeah, music is coming really well. It's on my SoundCloud if you want to check out the different, songs I've uploaded for the game. The title screen and the Greenlight video music are both up there as well. I uploaded them not too long ago, so you can go ahead and check those out. And yeah, everything's going pretty well. All right, well, yeah, I guess I'll just stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune, and this has been a Gearend Devlog video. Thanks. See ya.